Peter Obi declares readiness for 2027 presidential election. The political atmosphere in Nigeria is gradually heating up as the 2027 general elections draw closer, and one major development has again placed former Labour Party presidential candidate Peter Obi at the center of national discourse. Speaking in Uyo, Akwa Ibom State at the Obidient Conference, an official declaration for the African Democratic Congress (ADC) team activating the PO effect in ADC, Peter Obi assured his supporters that he is fully prepared to contest in the 2027 presidential election. Obi called on Nigerians to join hands with him in what he described as a mission to rescue the country for future generations. According to him, decades of bad governance have placed Nigeria on a dangerous path, and if urgent steps are not taken, the younger generation will bear the heavy consequences. In a bold and dramatic statement, Obi alleged that he has it on good authority that the federal government does not want him on the ballot in 2027. However, he declared firmly that he will contest regardless of any alleged obstacles, even if the election were to be held in their bedroom. He further insisted that if authorities refuse to transmit election result electronically, Nigerians themselves will ensure the results are transmitted.
They want to say continue to look at the candidate. Why are you scared? Why are you scared? They are counting on. They are all have the system of. They are everything. Why are you scared? Come on now. Let's go back for the competition. If you don't know today, the federal government of Nigeria does not want me, Peter Obi, to be a candidate of any party, but I'll be candidate.
This strong language reflects both his defiance and his attempt to energize his support base ahead of the next electoral cycle. Peter Obi also addressed his decision to leave the Labour Party. He explained that he was informed that as long as he remained in the party, INEC would not recognize his leadership, allegedly due to federal interference. According to him, stepping away was a strategic move to ensure his political future remains viable. His shift toward the African Democratic Congress (ADC) signals a new political alignment, with the Obidient movement now being encouraged to channel its structure and energy into the ADC platform ahead of 2027 general elections. Criticism of current administration. Obi did not shy away from criticizing the current administration. He alleged that the present government has accumulated more loans than any previous administration, warning that repayment schedules stretching from 2045 to 2050 will burden future generations long after current leaders have left office. He emphasized that Nigeria must get it right in 2027, stressing the importance of real-time electronic transmission of election results to ensure transparency and credibility. He promised that if elected, heavy investments in education and healthcare will be his priority, arguing that the world's most developed nations rose through deliberate investment in human capital. He stated that Tackling poverty directly would significantly reduce crime and insecurity. He also pledged to tour every part of the country and hire institutions to assess challenges firsthand, saying he still has the strength and determination to take on difficult reforms. On corruption, Obi made a strong personal claim. He argued that corruption could be reduced by up to 60% if a leader and his family are not personally involved in corrupt practices. Citing his time as governor of Anambra State, he said he never allocated government land to himself or his family and challenged anyone with evidence to petition the appropriate authorities. Meanwhile, Obedient Movement Worldwide coordinator Tanko Yunusa urged supporters to mobilize nationwide and consolidate under the ADC as the vehicle for political transformation. Similarly, Akwa Ibom State Coordinator Ben Smith emphasized unity, warning that internal divisions could derail their collective ambition. What we are witnessing is the early shaping of the 2027 presidential battlefield. Peter Obi's declaration sends a clear message. He is not retreating from national politics. His rhetoric signals a campaign built around anti-corruption, youth mobilization, debt criticism, and electoral transparency. However, the road to 2027 will not be smooth. Questions remain about political alliance, party structure, national spread, and how his new platform will compete against established political machinery. For now, one thing is clear. Peter Obi has officially thrown his heart into the ring, and the countdown to 2027 has begun in earnest. What do you think? Can Peter Obi replicate or even surpass his 2023 performance under a new political platform? Will ADC become the new rally point for the obedient movement? Drop your thoughts in the comment section. Please don't forget to like, share, and subscribe to Ijoye Media channel for credible political and social updates, in-depth analysis.